Hey, team partners and team members. Listen, I am very excited. A lot of stuff that's going on right now in the team, and we're just ramping up in 2025. So here's what I want you to do real quick, right? Just maybe pause the video right here and just do this. Just have your woosah moment, right? Take a deep breath. 2024 was crazy, and some of us kind of stumbled a little bit coming out of the gates in 2025. It's okay. It's all right. Not a big deal. Some of us have swapped out our transaction coordinators. Some of us have started using transaction coordinators in general because we finally have been able to release control and allow somebody else to help in our file so that way we can do that. And folks, remember, the reason why I provide resources to our team is so that way I can buy your time. I am buying your time so you can either do more transactions or do more life. That's up to you. But if you're going to hold on with a clenched fist to what you've been doing, it's going to make it a little bit difficult. Then you're going to want to like, why am I even on the team? Why am I paying a split? Because you guys are here, you're paying a split. So the split needs to be beneficial. So let me help you do more business or do more life or a combination thereof. Now, having said that, super excited with us going through place. Now, again, take a deep breath. So here's what I'm going to do to make sure that nobody gets overwhelmed. So like, too late, I'm already overwhelmed. Here's what I'm going to do to make sure that you all are not overwhelmed. Number one, you have to make sure that you have done a good job leveling everything and do your priority blocking, or some of you all call it time blocking. I don't believe in time management. I think it's a farce because if you take care of your priorities when they're supposed to happen, then your time will take care of itself. Because you're going to have to manage your priorities, or your priorities are going to manage you, and you may not like what your priorities have in store for you if you don't manage them. Period, point blank. Know when you're doing, know what days that you have everything going on with your family. Remember, enjoy your family life. If you're a Mimi or a Gigi or a Papa like myself, make sure that you have that in there. If you are a spouse or you're taking care of children, make sure you have your family's life in there cemented in stone. And then, and only then, go and wrap real estate in there. Some of you may want to do 50 transactions in a year, but your life may not allow for you to do that, right? You might be taking care of an elderly parent. You might have, 19 kids and you live in a shoe. Well, you might have to be okay with only doing 12 to 15 transactions a year. Okay. You may have to be okay with that. But if you're single, you ain't got no kids, you ain't got no man, and it's just you and the four walls, yeah, you probably can do 24 to 36 transactions a year. But that's still going to require you to do whatever you want, because if you like hanging out with the boys or doing a lot of girls' night outs, then maybe you got to kind of work your real estate in there. Remember, we do real estate so we can live. That is why, excuse me, we live our lives and then we pay for our lives by how we invest our time. And that's in real estate. That is why our group is called the Live and Invest Group. This is how we enhance private and professional lifestyles. Okay. Can't have a lifestyle without a life, and you can't have a life if you don't live, right? So this is how we enhance private and professional lifestyles through real estate. That's it. That is all we do. Those three things: prospect for appointments, and then after we prospect for an appointment, we get the appointment, and then after we get the appointment, we get an agreement, and then we successfully we negotiate that agreement, and that's how we get paid. It's really simple. That is how you boil down what we do and how we do it. Okay. Now, having said that, take a little bit of housekeeping. Okay. The data migration is all good. If you're sitting back thinking, oh, I'm just going to wait till I get the place and do all of that, wrong, wrong, wrong. I am telling you, you could not be more wrong. The only more wrong you could be is painting your house pink and brown polka dots against your HOH requirements. You cannot be more wrong. If you get everything in Follow Up Boss and get your leads in the proper stage, and if you've closed the deal from January 1st to this year, record that in Follow Up Boss. How much was your split? When did you do it? Get all that information and we'll migrate it. And I know, like, well, we went from Lofty to Follow Up Boss. Listen, you're gonna have to do a little bit of cleanup no matter what. Okay. You might as well get it all updated in Follow Up Boss and then let Brivity do the cleanup. It's a lot different. Brivity is different. The place is different. You're going to be able to have it set to where you're going to be able to know exactly what your average commission is, not just what you think you want to charge. You're going to know what your average volume is. There's so many dynamics that you're going to be able to see. And also when you start looking at the way that they're going to use the reimbursements through the Coupa app and how we're going to be paying the ISAs, the VAs, the operation coordinators, the marketing people, the events coordinator that we're going to all get. And if you do become a high producing agent and you're actually able to start getting 1% of the GCI as bonuses, that has nothing to do with, that is in addition to whatever revenue share you have at LPT, folks, this gets to be a lot of fun and you get to make a lot of money. And this gets to be really what I think how we should all be operating, because we're very efficient. Please understand that there's only 400, just over 400 place teams in the entire country. Actually in the continent between United States and Canada, there's only 400 teams. And we were selected to be one of them because of all the production that we did last year and everything else. Okay. So just understand that. And because of that, there's a lot of benefits to doing that. So what do? Whether you're brand new or whatever, clean up your database and follow up, boss. Clean that up, okay? Make sure your people in the right stages. Make sure that not only they're in the right stages, make sure that the source of your lead is accurate, okay? Period, point blank. Make your notes, okay? Do that, okay? You gotta make sure of that. So we have to get our house in order, i.e. our database. Our database is our house, okay? We gotta get that in order. Now, after having said that, this is going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, you want to get your digital real estate situated. Yeah, you want to have your headshots situated. Yeah, you want to have your bio situated, because now that the branding is outstanding and we have upgraded it, make sure that you're doing whatever you have to do to get things done. Now, in this email, and as all other emails, probably 95% of all of your questions can be answered if you just go back and read a weekly reader email, or if you go back to your welcome email, okay? Yes, we're in the process of matriculating the actual new branding through a bunch of stuff, and I may decide to just bore you all by welcoming you to the team again with the new branding just so we can have a fresh start. I might not do that, but at the same time, in your welcome email, you have a checklist. Some of us are asking questions in the group meet chat that are right there in the checklist. You know, in this video, I'm telling you how to do stuff like copy a file that's in the Google folder that you can't add anything to, that's a view only, because you have to copy it into your own folder, right? And start updating it, whether it's a monthly tracker or it's your active pipeline. These things are going to be very, very helpful so you can have a really good view of your business. So make sure that you're taking care of the stuff that you need to take care of. If you got a question about Fellow, guess what? You can go to help.highfellow.com. I've posted a few links for for the one big thing in Follow Up Boss that people have the number one question, and the one big thing in Fellow and how people have a question as far as how to set up a landing page in Fellow and stuff like that, a Market Reporter CMA. Remember, we have resources, folks. We just got to use them. And don't be lazy and just post in the group, hey, where is this? And just go have somebody else go do it for you. Take the time. It's your business and you want to excel at your business. You want to be overly familiar with your business. Lastly, I'm just going to remind you, we have a new time for Tactical Tuesday and Wednesday Role Play. What this will do is for those of you who are struggling with trying to get your kids, pick them up from school or, whatever, we get to start our day the right way in the right frame of mind, getting ready to go out there. And when we're done, you can go right into doing your lead gen. Okay. And you still have over half the workday left, right? And so you can make your appointments and do things like that. I think this will help a lot of you also kind of get your day a little bit started earlier, get the kids off to school or have your coffee and really get into it. And you'll be in the right mindset to carry through the rest of your day. Instead of where we used to have the meetings where it was like smack dab in the middle of the day and it just kind of broke up your day, right? And sometimes after the meeting, it's like 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and it's kind of hard to get back going again. This will help. And what this will also do, allow me to be able to help you all a little bit more if there are questions that go on outside of, or that is something that you need to build off of or get a better understanding of what goes on in Tactical Tuesday and Wednesday Role Play. So folks, that is all I got right now. Have fun. I know this video went a little bit longer, but I'm super excited. And lastly, if you are going to the one-day Grand Prix event, let me know. I've already got my early bird ticket. Let me know if you are coming to it. I'm going to plan something very nice, and there might even be an opportunity for extra swag, but I got to know that by February the 14th. All right. That's all I got. See you guys on the other side.